All right, we're going to talk about the Oscars.
Yee.
It's very topical because we've got even more to talk about the Oscars tomorrow that I've saved. But this says why the Oscars should be more like the Super Bowl. I really don't think these people understand what people hate about the Oscars so much. This article tends to make me believe that. So it says the Oscars are the culmination, the culmination and celebration of the year in cinema, just as the Super Bowl is the pinnacle for the football season. As the nation pauses for a long day of gridiron action. Ugh, that writing. It seems long overdue for the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences to start treating the Oscars as the Super Bowl of movies. I'm already rolling my eyes. Okay, so it says the Super Bowl is a good prism for thinking about how the Academy can widen the scope of activity around the Academy Awards. Party is synonymous with Super Bowl, and it should be with the Oscars as well. I'm going to tell you why that doesn't work. When people watch the Super Bowl, first of all, it's part of team sports. You know, it's the mentality we have as people to be kind of pushed towards the idea of teams and collectivism. Whatever you think about that, it's not necessarily like a good or a bad thing, but people tend to root for one team or the other. And the thing about the Super Bowl is it's meritocratic, meaning that to get to the Super Bowl, you have to be the best team, right? And it's played out on a field where you objectively win or lose. You know, you make room for a bad call here and there, but in general, you win based on how well you do. There is none of that in movies. It is all objective, and it's far, far less clear cut. So it's like when you're rooting for something, when you're rooting for a sports team to win, you're rooting for people at the peak of their physical strength and and talent to go and do something incredible on the field. When you're rooting for somebody, there's something dorky about the idea of rooting for somebody just because they're making a movie, right? And I'm a film buff, and I'm a nerd, okay? I love movies more than anything in the world. I mean, not maybe more than anything in the world, but I love movies. But I would never treat the Oscars the same way that they are asking people to treat the Super Bowl, right? It says, the Super Bowl is much more than a football game, even when your favorite team isn't in the hunt. Everyone watches. Why? The NFL has built a celebration that is a must-attend event for Fortune 500 companies and established brands to tease new products, including Hollywood's upcoming releases. That's so funny. Like, half the news that was out this weekend was all just crap that's happened at Super Bowl parties. Did you see the thing about Justin Bieber? No.
What's the Justin Bieber one?
He had like a get together, and like there was like a shooting there because Kodak Black was there, and like it was
Let
crazy.
me see this.
So it says the 30-second spots in the big game are going for an astounding $6.5 million. That's how much it costs to get like a 30-second ad in the Super Bowl. That's in part because the Super Bowl is entertaining to audiences beyond sports fans. Yeah. How many people have you ever seen that meme where it's like people cheering for the two teams, and there's a person in the middle who has like a foam finger from one team and a jersey from another, and she says, "I hope both teams just have fun." Yeah. Like, it's fun for everyone to go there, but you're watching the game happen in real time. That's not how it happens at the Academy Awards. You just sit there and watch rich people get awards. That's not fun, nor is it engaging. Or is that to you? Do you watch the Oscars?
No.
Is there anything about...
I stopped watching it a long time ago because it didn't catch my attention anymore.
Do you watch any of the video game awards?
I don't watch any award award ceremonies.
Okay, when you say doesn't catch your attention, can you tell me why? Like, what about it doesn't get your attention?
A lot of, like, does the Oscars also have, like, musical performances, right?
Oh, yeah, just like the Grammys.
Yeah, so basically
do they? Or is it just the Grammys that have the...
I think it's just the Grammys because Grammys is more targeted towards music.
Grammys is just music, but... okay, so keep
going. But the
Oscars,
like, it's kind of boring because it's over like an hour or 2 hours long, and you're hoping... Because usually they play on a Friday night, and like, it's
is
like...
it on Fridays usually? No.
I remember... Which one is on the Fridays? I know there's somewhere on the weekdays.
I feel like it's in the middle of the week.
Yeah, it's usually during the weekdays, and I got upset because like there's certain TV shows that I really wanted to watch.
And then it was interrupted because of... Okay.
And it makes me upset, and then like the next week they'll play it, but it's already like too late.
Yeah.
Or like they play after hours, and after hours it's like school night. you gotta go to sleep.
So let's take this so it's just boring to you.
It's
and
just
it
really
interrupts the rest of it. Like I said, and it's for so celebrities can all circle jerk themselves and tell each other how great they are. When people are playing each other in sports, they're battling to prove that they're the best, not patting each other on the back and saying, "Oh, look how great everyone here is."
I still don't understand football. Like, so many people try to explain to me what football, how to score in football. I still don't understand because my high school kind of sucked. I don't care. Fight me, people. You suck.
You don't like football?
Football is okay. I like it when other people are happy and enjoy it.
That's the most you thing I've ever heard. On Miracle's birthday, tell everyone what you did on your birthday.
I watched everybody else have fun.
No, but tell them what happened. Like we went
to okay. So we were supposed to laser tag, but we did an escape room instead. And they're like, "What do you want to do, Miracle?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'll just watch you guys."
That's the most Miracle thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
It says,
but I still don't understand what football is. Like, what the hell is happening? How do you score?
You have to make it to the other end of the field.
I know, but like, you know how basketball, like certain lines are like for certain points. So like it's
same amount of points every time you score a touchdown. 6 points.
6 points. Nobody explained that to me.
And then when they kick the ball through the big thing at the end, that's another point.
So 7 points
if they manage to get both.
Nobody explained that to me.
Yep.
Like I asked somebody, like, how do you score points? And like my friend said, "Oh, you just put it over the goal." And I'm like, I get it, but how does the goal system work?
Also, say you don't feel like you can make it all the way down, score a touchdown, and then get the point after. You can kick what is called a field goal, which means you can kick it through the uprights instead of getting a touchdown. That gets you 3 points.
Okay.
I can see why your friend got upset because it's just too hard to explain unless you actually like it's so basic.
But it's a girl explaining to another girl and she doesn't understand either.
Okay, well, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Says the Academy's version of the halftime show is already built into the DNA of the Oscars via the original song category. So that's already but that's for movie like best original song at the
But they don't perform or anything. It's just a bunch of people who dress up somewhat classy, and they're just clapping nonstop. Like, I remember the memes with Leonardo DiCaprio never winning an Oscar, and then when finally he wins an Oscar, his acting kind of sucks. Like, there's an Oscar curse.
He won it for The Revenant when arguably he should have won it for Wolf of Wall Street or any number of other performances. So it says, social media platforms should be a vital presence during the telecast. Pick a fun hashtag, get TikTok on board. Yeah, the fact that it should involve, if they wanted to make it bigger, they would have less celebrities and more influencers. Whether we like influencers or celebrities or not is irrelevant. It's just the fact that whether they want to admit it or not, Hollywood is becoming a thing of the past, and online culture is what's taking over. So have Pokimane there. That's a joke. I don't actually want that.
Oh, she's really cute. I love her.
Or Belle Delphine can give the best bathwater category.
Doesn't she have allegations because one of my friends said that she uses her OnlyFans and it's not hers.
Oh, interesting.
Or it's like underage girls too on there. Yeah.
Ooh, that's
so she
scary.
was like kind of under fire right now.
We'll see. Maybe we'll cover that this week. So it says, Will Packer, the prolific producer who is steering this year's Oscars telecast, unveiled the theme for this year's ceremony during the nominations announcements earlier this week. Movie Lovers Unite. Oy. While vague enough to mean just about anything, the charter of the the AMPAS has been the celebration of excellence in cinema. You can't do that without the consumers, who are the key pillar of the extravaganza of movies. We're going to be covering that more tomorrow. It's so funny how things are kind of pushing back this other. I really do feel like this weird shift in these industries. And it says, industry insiders continue to bemoan the Academy's omission of Spider-Man No Way Home from the Best Picture lineup, because they really do always feel like they are full of themselves, right? And then down here it says, why doesn't Variety remember how Variety used to compare the Oscars to the Super Bowl, since it was traditionally the number 2 show of the year? It used to annually compare to the two programs. Bring Comic-Con to the Oscars, preview next year while celebrating last year's achievement. And then it says, I missed Kanye West at the Super Bowl. Will this monkey show up at the Oscars? Oof.
That's mean.
That is very mean. And this is a Variety article, so it's just funny to me because they want to be culturally relevant, but Hollywood is so insular. Like they don't want to acknowledge the fans or how important those people are to actually making things work. Most of the movies and everything that's nominated this year made like no money.
Yeah.
Very rarely, like I said, why wasn't Spider-Man nominated for Best Picture? Is it just because fans liked it?
Yeah.
Was it not an emotionally evocative movie? A lot of people would say it was.
Yeah.
But it just always seems to be like there's this weird class divide between what Hollywood thinks people should be watching and what they want to award themselves for, and what's actually true in what the actual viewers, the people who pay their who make these industries run, right?
Yeah.
Through their money, but somehow their opinions don't matter when it comes to these things. So
Yeah. Well, I don't know. And then somebody in the comments said, his name is Dane, why doesn't Variety remember how Variety used to compare the Oscars to the Super Bowl, since it's traditionally the number 2 show of the year? It used to annually compete the 2 programs.
Yep. And
compare
the
compete.
2 programs, and it just doesn't seem like anybody really. It's gotten as Hollywood became more preachy and more sanctimonious. It's kind of lost. It's gotten less and less popular every year.
Yeah.
Maybe get away from that, but definitely maybe make it more interactive. Maybe they could, because when you're there, I always thought that there was like fans at these events, and I think that's a very.
I thought
small
they used to.
I think it's mostly just celebrities and industry people.
No,
so
like they used to. Like there was like 1 or 2. Like you had to be lucky enough to be invited.
Yeah, but you have to like win an award, or you have to like win like a contest to be able to go there or something, right? Or they have like people, like good-looking people get jobs from modeling agencies to go and be a handsome person at these events. But maybe have like a section for actual fans of movies to go. But imagine this: you're a fan of football, right? You go to watch these 2 people compete for something. Would you really? But you have to watch the physical activity as it happens. Would you really care about watching a bunch of celebrities schmooze with one another while they wait to be given awards? I wouldn't want to go pay, and I certainly wouldn't pay to go see that.
I don't know.
I wouldn't do that. No way.
It's just all dumb.
Well, it's just one of those, like, it's just, I think it's one of those things like Hollywood is woefully behind the times, and it's time for them to catch up. And I don't think the Super Bowl is even as hugely relevant as it used to be. Not in the way that it was once before, right? Video games.
People are there to watch the commercials. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's about all people care about.
The exciting thing for. And like my favorite Super Bowl commercial is with the horse and the puppies. That one is so cute, because like this is how they get you. The Super Bowl will choose 2 animals. They'll use a horse to advertise Mustang or any kind of car, and then puppies, because people love puppies.
Yes, they do.
So that's the 2 that you'll get, and that's what I'm excited for.
What do you mean, like who chooses this?
Like any like commercials, like they'll choose like 2 different animals.
There's no cats?
The cats are hit or miss.
Bucko was bothering me all weekend.
I know.
He was lonely. Everybody else was out of town.
Yeah, they were out of town because they decided to go play in the snow.
Yep.
And Bucko was like, meow, meow, meow.
Yep.
I'm going to bother Brett.
He literally just meowed the whole weekend. He would have loved the Oscars. But
Bocus award.
The Bocus Award should have been should have been an award that I would be proud to award to him.
Well, does the Streamies still?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's for YouTubers.
Oh yeah.
Do they still exist?
I'm
or
sure
what?
that's still a thing.
Okay.
I mean that it's not like streaming or gaming is going downhill. If anything, those are the only ones. That's the ones where it's going up.
Yeah, but I remember those were like really big. Like it was for mainly YouTubers, and then like TikTok. No, Vine started invading it.
Oh, I'm sure TikTok is part of that now, right?
Ugh.
No.
Ugh.
Miracle's the only Zoomer who's not on TikTok.
Well, it's because it's all bullshit.
Yeah,
it's really bullshit. It's for pedos and then communists.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
You know it's true.
Okay. Well, that and people who want to dance. And
it's not real dancing.
That is not true.
The real dancers is...
There are real dancers on there. I watch them.
I know, but most of the TikTok dances not even real dancing.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about like just people sitting in their apartments doing dances. I watch like the ones who are like actual choreographers who do like these elaborate setups in studios.
But do you think they're going to actually watch those over like a handsome e-boy doing weird hand
trust
signals.
Me, the girls are plenty good looking. As I imagine, you kind of have to be in good shape to be a professional dancer, right? So,
and most of them are trust fund babies, so that's not a real look.
That's funny. That's always like the vibe I get when you, because it's always in like Hollywood Boulevard or on the pier, and you just like, if they're not, okay, let me rephrase that. The ones that I see aren't. If they are, they work too because they're working as choreographers, and they can make a lot of money doing that stuff. Like, or they all have their advertising deals. They promote things on their social medias that I'm sure are making them a decent amount of money. But a lot of them might have had that base income from their parents that made it possible. For
the
them
only
to do
wholesome thing is the guy, Mad Dog, the guy that was skating and he was drinking ocean spray.
Hey, that guy became very wealthy off that.
Yeah, he did, because Ocean Spray was like, let's give you a sponsorship. And then he proposed to his girlfriend.
Yep, bought a house.
Then he bought a house. Everything went uphill for him.
Yep, good for him.
Yeah.
Okay, because he was like drinking Ocean Spray on the way to work. It was the most wholesome thing ever.
And then he did one thing where he was vaping and he was like singing the song Blinding Lights, like, you know, the part where The Weeknd goes like, ooh. He did that and like blew out all the vape.
That's really funny. See, that's what they need. It would be really cringe, but imagine the Oscars have like him like scroll skating by like on the stage while performing, and of course they'd have like The Weeknd in the background performing. Or I guess they'd have Fleetwood Mac doing the original version of Dreams in the background as he's going through there. That'd be cool. I'd watch that.
I don't know. Like, I feel like
I wouldn't watch that, but that's what I feel like they would do.
I feel like the Oscars, if they just rewrote themselves to make it somewhat interesting, because I'm still upset they got rid of the Victoria's Secret show. We took an L that year. We took an L.
You're telling me, my friend.
We took an L. I wanted to see skinny bitches basically fall. That was what I was looking forward to.
Thank you for that. That was very rude of you.
No, but I'm also,
if by skinny you mean extremely disciplined, in shape women who literally look good because it's their job, and God bless them.
Yeah, but when I imagine for Victoria's Secret, I imagine a little bit bigger boobies, but whatever. But no, I really like how they look, and I like watching like how they like set up their costumes and their bikinis, because like, and bras, it's really interesting. But again,
that's a good example of like a big show that people came out for and looked forward to.
Yeah, and then Miss America also.
Well, I don't know anything about the pageants or anything. I do love the meme that says like every other planet when America, or when the United States, when every other planet when Earth wins Miss Universe for the 73rd time. That meme is fantastic.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, like, I miss those. Like, they got rid of that for a little bit. Well, no. Miss Universe.
Those are all still there.
No, but they don't broadcast it.
Oh, they don't?
Like, I haven't caught it. Maybe it's on there and I just haven't caught it on TV.
It's probably on.
But yeah, like, Miss India won Miss Universe this time. So good for her. But I really do want to watch it again. Like, that was a big event that people were looking forward to.
Maybe that was off for a while because of COVID?
No, it's because of President Trump.
What? I don't get it.
President Trump is the person who made the beauty pageant.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, so they canceled it because of him.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, they canceled it because of him. That's why it was gone.
I love pageants. They're my favorite.
Yeah,
I'm the best pageant host in the entire world. Yeah. Everybody says so.
My friend, like, she always entered every beauty pageant, and like beauty pageants, they give you like scholarships. Like if you watch Insatiable on Netflix, they'll talk about it a little bit. But like, I remember like they'll give me like mail too. Like, this is like when I was about to like graduate high school. They're like, put your daughter into a beauty pageant. She can get scholarships. And I'm like, dude, I'm already past my prime.
Basically, all of these things are better than the Oscars.
Yeah. The Oscars, I don't know. I like seeing their outfits, like in the beginning, like the opening Oscar scenes where they're walking the red carpet and you can see like all their outfits. That's the only interesting part, and then after that it's just done. So
basically, just don't be you, Oscars. Be something else.
Be something else that's a little bit more entertaining. Like, it's a little bit posh people patting other posh people's backs.
Yep, and we're going to talk more about that with Dane, like, because I've got these two articles.
Wait, wasn't there an article like last year where they talk about like when it's the Oscars or any award ceremony, they have to like sweep off all the homeless people off the way,
Yep,
so
they
celebrities
do
can
that
come
for-
in.
Yep, and then they do that for the Super Bowl this weekend
Yeah.
as well. So
So imagine that. They
know.
don't care about you.
no, they do not. Thanks for watching this clip, guys. If you want to see full episodes or follow us on social media, links are in the description below. Bye.
Bye.